Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to mute strings while playing the acoustic guitar or the electric guitar for that matter of fact. This will be a full tutorial for absolute beginners, so let's get right into this video tutorial, okay? I'm gonna place my camera down over here, just like that, and I'm gonna show you how to mute some strings when playing. Now, there are essentially two ways to mute your strings. You can, the first way is that you can mute the strings with your fretting finger. So these are your fretting fingers over here. These are the frets of the guitar when you play a simple chord. Okay, sorry about that. There's no strap on this guitar. I'm trying to play it like sort of mid-air. When you play simple chord, what happens is you're placing your fingers on the frets. You can mute the strings with your fretting fingers, or you can mute the strings with your strumming fingers, which are these ones over here. Left hand is generally fretting fingers. Right hand is generally your strumming fingers, okay? So let's get into this. With your fretting fingers, what you can do to mute a string or multiple strings is place them gently over top of the string or strings without pressing down, and that will mute the string or strings. So let's say I wanted to just mute this top string right here. I could, and I'm gonna just show you like this. Obviously you would do it like this, but I'm gonna show you like this. Just gently place my finger on the top string and look, muted. Doesn't make any sounds at all. Very simple, okay? And you can combine that, if you want to do two strings together, you can just rest the tip of that same finger on the second string. No sound on the top one. Second one from the top, no sound. Very simple, okay? Now, in a real situation, what that would be something like this. Let's say I wanted to play this chord and then I would want to have this string muted. I would leave this finger just muting. You need to dedicate one finger per 1 to 2 strings of muting, right? So I could mute this string over here or let it ring out. Muted. Let it ring out. Different sound, right? So you could place your fingers on the fretting side of things and just rest them on the strings. However you're positioning your fingers doesn't really matter as long as they're resting on the strings to mute those strings, okay? Now the other way is with your strumming fingers, okay? Which, let's say I'm strumming here. You essentially can mute the bottom strings, okay? And you can mute the bottom strings by just letting another finger rest on them. So if I wanted to mute this bottom string here, I could let this finger rest and I could strum the rest of the strings. And guess what? That bottom string is muted. Listen. Muted. Same thing with the top strings, right? You can strum with another finger, or I could leave this finger here muting this string, and I could strum with this finger here. I can mute the top and the bottom too, like this, and I could strum with my thumb in between, right? Very simple. The top string is muted, bottom string is muted as well. Now these are advanced techniques, obviously. If you're a beginner, you're better off just letting your palm, let's say, rest over here, the heel of your hand or your palm over here, rest, and then you can strum these strings. So let's say I have a pick, right? I could go ahead, excuse me, sorry, I just burped. I could go ahead and I could strum these strings, but my palm is muting the top string, right? So the top string, no sound at all. And that's it. That is how to mute strings while playing the guitar. A full tutorial for absolute beginners. If you like this, I've shown you 2 separate ways with both hands, right? So you can figure out whatever way works best for you and the specific mutage or muting that you want to be happening with that guitar. And this works on acoustic guitars and electric guitars. A little bit better on acoustics, obviously, but it also works with electric guitars as well. But that's it. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.